I was showering a couple minutes ago and I had an idea for a let's play. Today we are going to attempt to create a cozy farm in The Sims 2. Here is our aspiring farmer. His name is Very Good and he's going to run Very Good Farms. He's a family sim, so one of his goals is to get married, have children, but the problem is he has trouble being nice to people basically. He's kind of rude. He's an Aries. I mean, that's kind of a red flag to begin with. If you know, you know. But we're going to see if we can work with him and create the farm of our dreams. He inherited this property. It's called Very Good Farm. As you can see, like, he's set up for success since his name is Very Good. So we're just gonna purchase it and start the let's play. Barry wants a cozy farm. He wants to join the cozy girlies and, you know, live the cozy life of his dreams. He better enjoy this bird watching session because he's never going to do it again. The thing is, Barry here has no money. The only thing in his possession is these trophies that he won when he peaked in high school, and he is not getting rid of these. And this propane display tank to display his propane and propane accessories. He's not getting rid of that. So basically we need to find a way to get money, and despite his displeasure, I'm going to make him dig, because you can find some good stuff when you dig in the ground in The Sims 2. You can find like pirate treasure, you can find like vases, you can find a treasure chest, you can find like dead bodies, like it's a whole thing. So we're gonna see what we can find. Hopefully something good. Like I want to be able to like at least start like a little garden plot, because I feel like as long as we have a little garden plot, we can say that we kind of have a farm. Oh, fuck, really? Buddy. Okay. Normally you find something before hitting a water pipe. I guess Barry doesn't have good luck. We're gonna try again. Like I said, I just want enough to start a nice little garden plot and maybe have a bed or something. I don't think that's too much to ask. Can you calm down, lady? Why did she literally just like hop to a like That is such a dated reference, I'm sorry. I could pretend like I recorded this like maybe 2 years ago and say it's a current reference, but it's not. I'm recording this like October 21st of 2025. Can you just leave, please? And the first thing we find, of course, is a bone. That's a little foreboding, not gonna lie, but it does sell for $55 in the black market. So a win is a win. Lady! Okay, can you leave? Her moaning is like really suspect to me. I don't know. And we don't have enough money to like get the spouse of our dreams, so like we do not need this lady's services. So we're just gonna ask her to leave, like bye, and she's like bye. And we're just gonna continue digging. I don't believe $140 is gonna give us the garden plot of our dreams, you know? Another bone. We are literally just like digging somebody's grave up. But if it's gonna give us 55 a pop for each bone we find, I don't think we should stop. Like, we're literally just digging up bones right now. We're digging up somebody's body. Even Barry's a little affected by this. I wonder if we have enough to start a little garden plot. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so 1 square is only 10 simoleons. Okay. So we can start a little something. Let's plant tomatoes for 8 a pop. Might as well plant many. I forgot that I have a story progression on this save file. I love all the moves these people are making, I guess. Buddy, like, okay. So we have 140 and he's complaining he needs to pee. Unfortunately, we cannot afford a toilet right now. The thing is, I want to like make all of our own money. I do not want to send them to like a regular job. So unfortunately, he's gonna have to like find his own way to make money here, because we're not letting any like guys in big suits pay us. What mod do I even have installed here where I can visit Sims? I do not remember downloading that. He looks as confused as me. But we're gonna go to a community lot. And I'm like looking at somewhere where he could go and, you know, feel welcomed. And I found Round Barn General Store in Blue Water Village. Saddle up and head on in. Like, isn't that right up Barry's alley? We're going in. Hopefully it has like food somewhere. I don't see this man as a city boy. Okay, I thought his butt looked interesting and I felt the need to zoom in. I'm sorry. And look, it's set up as an actual little farm, kinda. Kinda ugly though. We could do better. Like, ours is gonna look better than this. I can promise you that. But luckily, there's like a little bathroom we can use. And, I don't see a way of actually getting food. I mean, like, there's veggies and stuff, but that's meant to go in the fridge, unfortunately. I suppose we could just, like, light a fire here and eat marshmallows? Maybe they have, like, marshmallows inside that he was able to swipe? I'm not sure how good that's gonna be for our hunger, but we'll try. Sometimes you gotta make do. We haven't made a lot of money today, so marshmallows are our best bet. Also, it's really loud, and it looks like my sim is gonna, like, burn. I'm not sure how loud that was for you guys, but that was, like, actually kind of crazy loud for me. That has no business being that loud. Oh my gosh. And he got, like, no hunger from that. I feel like we should try to go somewhere else. I feel like a park is a good bet because there's probably gonna be grills there and we can, like, make ourselves hot dogs or something. So we're gonna go to Hunter's Park. It also seems kinda up Barry's alley, you know, farming and hunting, butchering animals. Like, I feel like he's the type to enjoy that. This park is quite cute. And there is a grill, so we can make ourselves some hot dogs. Luckily, in Sims Worlds, when you see a grill, you can just kind of, like, magically pull hot dogs out of your pocket and make them. I wish the real world was like that, but it definitely is not. I'm just kind of enjoying the hot dog making process here. See, they're into his hot dogs. This is kind of fun. Sandy Broody here is sitting with us and eating hot dogs, talking about theater. I'm not sure what kind of comments that Barry could have on the arts, but I guess he's keeping up with the conversation. I do want Barry to have some friends. I feel like it's important for the farmer to know the community, you know? So maybe him and Sandy could potentially become lifelong friends. We'll see. Right now we're just, you know, having a little chit-chat over hot dogs. And I think that's nice. I'm trying to get Barry to, like, wash his hands because he's kind of, like, stinky now, and maybe that will help a little bit. But we're really gonna have to try to earn some more money. It doesn't help that it's, like, raining here either. So I think we're just gonna try to send him home. Unfortunately, it's raining here too. I guess that will be good for the crop. We do not have enough money to afford the bed yet. And we don't have enough money for a tent either. The tent is actually more expensive than the cheapest bed. So I think we're just gonna try to dig for treasure. It's the only thing we can do right now. And we found a rock. Yeah, I'm not impressed either. I think we just, like, bought property on, like, a old graveyard or something. Okay, so we finally found something of value. The maps are 400 simoleons, which is a big get. Because now we can actually, like, afford a tarp over our heads, which is fantastic. So we're just gonna get in there and sleep for the night. Hopefully in the morning the rain clears up and we can work on getting more simoleons. Okay, here we are. We're stinky, but we're awake, and the rain has stopped, but, like, we need to work on affording a shower. First, we're gonna tend to our garden. We cannot afford for these plants to, like, die right now. I think I overwatered them. Oh, no, apparently it's healthy. We're good. I don't know why you're mopping outside. I know. What I think we're gonna have to do is, like, walk to the gym and hopefully use the bathroom and take a shower. I haven't visited this gym in, like, forever. Like, I never play with Blue Water Village. So hopefully there's a shower. You would think there would be a shower at a gym. I don't know. Call me crazy. Okay, so here we are at the very aesthetically pleasing EA build. That's incredibly blue and yellow. But luckily, there is a shower, so we can take care of our needs a little bit. He's over here trying to talk to the bartender. Yeah. He just ordered a drink, now he's walking away. Okay. Why is there even, like, a bartender at a gym? That's crazy. But luckily now we can shower, you know, get our mood up a little bit, and then hopefully focus on making some money. He really wants to drink juice, and he's, like, really hungry. I don't know if we should, like, head downtown, or no, actually we're just gonna grill some hot dogs at the gym instead. That's more of the vibe. We're gonna burn some hot dogs, apparently. Okay. Apparently the burnt hot dogs at the gym are a hit. Lilith isn't complaining, so I feel like as long as the gothy teen is happy, we're happy. Happy gothy teen, happy life. Yeah, he's just gonna go to town on all the leftover hot dogs, honestly, because, like, we don't have easy access to food, at home. So we're just gonna eat everyone else's hot dogs. It's fine. And now we're gonna head back home because we have some work to do. And the work includes digging up the yard again. It's the most efficient way to make money at the beginning of the game when you're not trying to, like, have a job, okay? Like, let me live. I don't see this man as a painter. Okay, we got another tent. That's another 400 simoleons. Big win. And we have a lady here that just kind of, like, showed up on our, doorstep. Except it's not really a doorstep, but she showed up on our property. And I'm loving her fashion sense, honestly. The tattoo is fun. Yeah, I feel like we can talk to her. So we're gonna greet Robin. He's kind of nervous. He doesn't want to talk to her. Yeah, I get it. He's thinking about it, though. He was thinking about it. He was kind of nervous. It was kind of cute. And we can talk about the stock market. She's not super into it. It's fine. It's fine. We'll pivot. We'll pivot and talk about something else. Okay, maybe you gotta go and, like, tell her a joke. He's laughing at our jokes, which is a good sign. He wants to, like, outright flirt with someone, and, like, I don't know if I'm prepared already for that. Like, we don't even have our farm. Like, I feel like he's embarrassed of the property. I don't know if he's, like, ready to flirt just yet. But we can try. We can try. See, I feel like my instincts were right. She didn't like that. Okay, we'll ask her to leave because we don't want to embarrass ourselves further. And we're gonna have to work on getting some money. Like I said, maybe money should be the priority right now. And once we have the farm of our dreams, we will focus on our woohoo life. And we got something. Let's see. Anything good? We're due for, like, a treasure chest or something. No, it's a bone. Another dead body. It's fine. Oh, we got a statue. A toucan statue. How much is that worth? 180. I'll take it. And honestly, I feel like we could, like, maybe get some more plants going. I feel like that will be beneficial, maybe. There we go. Should we spend money on the fertilizer? I mean, like, I feel like quality is a good thing, right? Like, we should try to make our food a good quality. Better quality food means better quality tomatoes, means more money. We're gonna plant mini tomatoes. Oh, he's complaining. He planted one tomato and he was like, okay, I'm out. Okay, I guess you can sleep. He'll tend to his garden in the morning. But we have, like, 600 more simoleons to, like, potentially buy stuff. And I think it's important to have a toilet, so we'll just throw it there. And luckily I have a cheap shower that I can, like, plop down. There we go, we're living large. I'm kind of in love with this cat. I barely ever get any cat strays. I need you to greet this cat. I mean, this man is kind of rude, but, like, I don't think he's rude to animals. Like, he's literally a farm owner. Like, I feel like he would love to have a cat. So we're just gonna bond with the little animal for a little bit. Having a pet would be fun. I normally suck at getting strays in this game, so, like, I'm not, like, super hopeful that we'll get the stray. But we're gonna try to bond with him. Look how cute. Okay, we need this cat. Look how cute this cat is. Oh, he's a little spicy too, but, like, the best cats are a little spicy. Okay, yeah, like, we need this animal. We need him. I know you're stinky, but my dude, we're trying to woo a cat here. I feel like we're gonna be best friends. I'm not even kidding. We need to foster this relationship. Like, I feel like we're meant to have this cat, like, actually. See, adopt. We're adopting the cat. Okay. We can barely take care of ourselves, but, like, we can take care of a cat. It's fine. Is the cat gonna accept us? Yes, okay. Sake has grown quite fond of Barry. Would you like to adopt Sake? Yes, okay. So we have our first little addition to the family. and that is Sake the cat. I love that. We're gonna have to like place down things for Sake because we take care of cats in this household. We cannot afford a litter box though. But we can afford food. It's fine. Story progression. Jennifer Burb is pregnant with John Burb's baby. I love that for her. I love that for John more so than Jennifer. John's more into it. We need to prioritize getting ourselves a little kitchen because going to the park every time to eat is kind of annoying. It's 5 a.m. and I'm cooking hot dogs on the grill. And Mortimer Goth is just out here too. And that seems really fitting to me. And we burnt the hot dogs. But I feel like if anyone's gonna be out here eating hot dogs at 5 in the morning, it's gonna be Mortimer Goth. It makes sense. And now we're heading to bed. Our sleep schedule's kind of messed up. It's 9 in the morning, but whatever. We're a farmer. I think farmers have messed up sleep schedules. Except I think they're supposed to, like, wake up early morning and go to bed, like, kind of early, but whatever. We do things different here at Very Good Farms. So it's been a couple Sims days, right? And our farm is not really looking like a farm. So I think we're gonna need some livestock. Specifically, I think we need some cows. And you might be thinking, Zephyr, there's no cows in The Sims 2. How are you gonna get cows? That's where you're wrong. What Barry has to do right now is network. And then he's gonna get himself a cow. And I think we're gonna have to call Sandy. I mean, like, she is the best friend that we have. And it's not much of a best friend. Can my friend come over too? I feel like this meeting is meant to be only for the two of us. Okay, so she's coming over. Let's make the yard a little bit more presentable. But we're gonna greet Sandy. And we're just gonna butter her up a little bit. We're gonna entertain, talk to her, talk about our dreams of acquiring a cow, perhaps. And we're just, you know, hanging out, trying to become friends, because, like, this woman is gonna get Barry a cow. That's what I'm trying to say. She's getting awfully comfortable with us already. I think we're in friend territory. Basically, we're gonna propose a little something to Sandy here. We're gonna offer her something that she can't refuse. We're basically offering her a job on our farm, and it even comes with a little uniform. Sandy is moving in with 16,000 added to the family funds. We can finally get our cow. Okay, meet Sandy. Our first cow, everyone. And it's 12:30, so unfortunately the cow is gonna have to sleep with us tonight, but tomorrow I plan on making sure that we have an actual barn set up. So we have 17,000 simoleons to upgrade our farm. So, like, the first thing we are obviously gonna need is a little barn. It can't be huge, but, like, now that we have livestock, I think it's important to have a barn. We'll do, like, a little door situation. Kind of want, like, a big, like, barn door. Is that too much to ask? Like, there we go. And we'll put a little roof. Our cows deserve to be protected, you know? I think something like this for the barn will be good. The, like, red paneling and, like, the wood. And then, of course, we don't want our livestock getting, like, injured. So, like, we're gonna have to put, like, a little gate. But I feel like our livestock is, like, on the big side, right? So we can't do, like, this tiny little gate. Like, we're gonna need something, like, a little bit more sturdy. So I'm thinking like this chain gate, maybe? Perfect. I think something like this would hold our livestock, right? And then we're gonna give them somewhere to use the bathroom. And we're even giving them access to food, so like they can't complain. Sandy is gonna be treated good over here. I'm even open to giving her more space if she earns it, right? Also, I find, like, the art's super important. There we go. And I'll give her some light. We care about our cows' enrichment here at Very Good Farms, okay? So this is our little barn. And then we're gonna have to create Larry's house, like, here for now, possibly. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the house being attached to the barn. I feel like, I mean, like, Barry doesn't want to be far away from his livestock, you know? He wants to be able to hear if there's any problems during the night. Like, he wants to be a good, rancher. Okay guys, so I feel like it's really starting to look like a farm now. I finished the farmhouse. I have a little barn area, but I feel like Barry would want more. Like, we're gonna expand this farm a little bit, but here is the finished little farmhouse and the finished little barn. Ignore the paddles. They're there for a reason. I'm gonna make sure the cow quits her job because, like, her job is being a cow. It's not a gas station attendant or whatever. Like, that phase of her life is over. Also, I forgot to give the cow a shower. I feel like that is essential too. Like, you can't just have stinky cows, you know? I'm learning more and more about handling livestock as the day progresses. Like, I guess we need a counter and maybe a sink if we can, like, fit one in here. It might be a tight squeeze. I don't know if this is all gonna be accessible. We'll see in a second. Okay, I had to do some fiddling around, but I think the cow will be happy with this arrangement here. I think the cow should be, like, eventually responsible to, like, run the garden here. But I feel like getting more simoleons is more important. I'm gonna try to get the cow's art career kicked off first, basically. No, this is gonna be super useful though, because Barry can focus on taking care of his needs. And the cow can basically do whatever Barry wants her to do. I'm gonna have to get the cow like a trash compactor because, like, she's gonna keep leaving things on the floor and it's gonna be a problem. We need to remember to take care of the plants though. They're kind of struggling. And we really cannot afford to have a farm that's struggling. Our cow is looking absolutely snatched in her pajamas. I love that for her. And we're selling our first painting for 4 simoleons. Every little bit helps. I feel like now Barry can focus to, like, foster his relationships with other people. I kind of want to give Robin another chance. Let's call Robin up. And we're gonna invite her over, I think. But apparently her psychic advisor has forbidden her from leaving the house. So we have a couple options. We can, like, head out and try to meet somebody that way, or we could talk to this lady right here. And I feel like Barry would not want to leave his cow just yet, so we're just gonna talk to this lady. She might be our soulmate, I don't know. Her fashion choices are a bit strange. I mean, if you ignore her face, I'm kind of digging the, like, teddy bear jeans look. It's just the hair does not match the outfit, which is fine. But it's kind of strange. Maybe our soulmate did just, like, walk by us. And I didn't mean you, Daniel. Maybe we can flirt with her a little bit? Oh, he's not. Okay, I need to stop going automatically in for the flirting. But let's talk. If all else fails, we do have a crush on our cow. I'm just putting that out there. Maybe we'll have to become a family man with our cow, but, like, I ideally do not want to resort to romancing the livestock. I would like to have, like, a organic relationship with a human, you know? I like how he's, like, purposely positioned so she's not looking into the barn. He's like, yeah, let's just sit down and talk. You don't have to look behind you. There's nothing strange happening behind you. I don't know what you're talking about. But they got to know each other a bit. Let's go in for the flirt. And she's accepting it. That's kind of fun. He wants to ask her on a date, but I don't think we're in that good of a mood for it. Like, we're very tired. So maybe we'll just leave this for now. And maybe continue the saga tomorrow? Oh, I know you're mad. You're mad, but, like, if you were talking to her while you were tired, like, it wouldn't have been a good thing. I want you to get a good night's sleep before you attempt to woo any ladies, you know? Hal hasn't been, like, grinding the paintings out as much as I would like, so we're gonna have to pay attention. Excuse me? Randy, you can't just give birth outside my house. Brandy? Brandy? Is this gonna be my responsibility? Why am I getting the cutscene? Brandy? You can't be doing this to me right now. Am I gonna have to name the baby too since it's born on my farm? If the baby's born on the farm, it's literally mine. Okay? Like, I'm gonna claim it as my own. The new baby has been sent home. Okay, good. What is why is the cat jumping? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I have no idea what just happened. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say that I want the cow to, like, paint more, but I was not expecting the chaos there. I, like, never play with story progression, so. One of our plants is dead. Maybe we do gotta, like, release the cow to tend to the plants, because we're not doing a really good job at it at all. Dispose of the dead ones and try to save the other ones. I think it might be because of the season changing. We literally don't have any tomatoes yet. And I think the greenhouse is, like, really expensive, but it might be worth it to spend the money on as much as we can to protect our crops, but we don't have enough money to do it. That's the problem. If we came into money, we could, but we don't have enough money. We got bills to pay. It's only 30 simoleons. We need to, like, acquire a new cow. I really don't want to have to acquire a new cow so soon, but, like, we might have to acquire a new cow. We're gonna call Andrea, the lady we were talking to last night. Oh, she's at work, and we might have to wait. We might have to try to be patient. Our cow's trying to earn us money. We'll at least water the plants. But we're really gonna have to try to get a greenhouse. Like, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, we can afford a litter box, though. I keep forgetting the litter box problem. We'll just put the litter box outside the barn. It's fine. We're gonna call Sim. There we go. Invite over. Okay, Andrea's finally on the way. We'll freshen up a little before she gets here. The cow finished a painting, which is helpful. Okay, and we'll greet Andrea. Wow. Oh, they're having their first kiss autonomously. That's a good thing. Thing is, we really need some livestock. It's like snowing now. I'm gonna ask her on a date. There's tomatoes to harvest. Okay, we're releasing the cow. The cow has to go and harvest. Okay, harvest mini tomato plants, go. Here's our cow harvesting some tomatoes, as one does. Skip up. Our cow is mad that we're potentially wooing another cow. I'm sorry. Oh, yep. Okay. Maybe releasing the cow wasn't a good idea. Now we're just... The cow is upset. So, what we're gonna do is sell what's in the cow's inventory. Wasn't a whole lot of money, but it was something. And then we're gonna just send the cow back to her barn. So I'm sure Andrea's a little bit confused, but I bet Barry is just, like, explaining to her that the cow thing is, you know, the uniform of the establishment, yada yada yada. Yeah, I think she's kinda into the freaky stuff going on here, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna end the date. Yeah, she's going on and on about how, like, excited she is about going out with us again. So I think we can end the night with a little woohoo on the sofa. We can't do it on the bed, but ACR lets us woohoo on the sofa. I feel like Barry deserves it after all he's been through, okay? For reference, it's just literally like the makeout animation on the couch. That's what woohoo is on the sofa. Kind of spicy, though. And I think Barry's like, hey, you know what? How about if we have many more dates to come? How about you move in with me? Never mind, I was gonna get him to propose move in, and she's like, look at the time, gotta go. And next time we'll get you. We're gonna have to invite Andrea over again. She might be at work, though. Oh no, she's not, we're good. And we're gonna give her the same proposal as we did our original cow. And now we have another cow named Andrea, and we have 8,000 more simoleons to play with. So our first priority is to obviously attempt to get a greenhouse. There we go, and then add some lighting. It's like really expensive. That's spent all of our money. Do we have enough money for a door to get in? Okay, so that door is perfect. And now our plants should be easier to take care of. And you know I had to put Andrea in proper uniform. We're gonna have to give the cows like a little outhouse area because this is gonna be a problem. Is just having a wall gonna be enough privacy? No, it's not. We're gonna need a door, but we cannot like afford a door right now. They're already fighting over the bathroom situation. it's not gonna be a good time for these cows. But unfortunately we need more money, so like, I don't know what they want me to do. Oh, but we do have tomatoes. Maybe these tomatoes can help us afford a door. I think it might. That might solve our issues, maybe. There we go. Now I think you can use the bathroom in peace. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. See, now my cows should be happy. I'm gonna make this door allow berry only, so the cows cannot escape without my knowledge. And then when I get enough money, I'm gonna put a door here so the cows can tend to the garden. I feel like that's a good idea. I'm even gonna be nice and give the cows some food. I don't know if they deserve it. They've been kind of naughty lately, but it's fine. See, the cows are figuring out domestic life. They're fine. They want to see each other dead, but they're literally fine. I feel like as long as one cow is working, the other one should sleep, because they only have one bed, and that could potentially be a problem. So they should get their rest when they can. Get 20 tomatoes to sell. That's gonna help. That'll give us the opportunity to give the ladies a door to the outhouse. And that just gives them, like, so much more room. And they can, like, tend to our crops for us, which is fun. Even though this door kind of gives Barry easier access to the cows. I don't know. More of a distraction. But we're apparently in love. See, like, Barry will work hand in hand with the cows. He doesn't make the cows do all the work. He'll help. I feel like that's humane. So we're apologizing to our original cow because I don't want to be, like, on bad terms with the cows, honestly. We want to get engaged to a cow. It's literally fate. Where's Andrea? We're gonna get in there and we're gonna propose because, like, I feel like this is our love story. Like, he wants to do it. I feel like it's fate. Let's go. We cannot see what's going on. There we go.
Shavate, Timothea, oh, Timothea, Mom.
We could barely see any of that, but we are engaged to our livestock. My sim can't believe it either. And I feel like we should just have, like, a classic wedding right now because, like, we don't really know that many people. So we can just have, like, a little DIY home wedding. Put the ring on the cow's hoof. The cow will put a ring on our hand. And we are married. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you have ever seen in your life? Honey, this is supposed to be the happiest time of your life. Stop complaining. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money, but, like, we're one step closer to our goal of having a child. Andrea's smart. She's getting right back to work to get some money so we can expand our farm, grow our family. And Perry is getting some much needed rest. And of course, one of our cows is tending to the field. I definitely feel like things are on the up though. Like, I feel like we are getting things done of their enemies. That's not the best, but whatever. How much is an easel? I think it's like 300. Can we? Yeah, we can't afford another easel just yet. And our cows are having meltdowns. It's okay though. Like I said, this farm is doing well. The cattle's mental health doesn't necessarily matter to me as long as the profits are coming in. And the profits aren't coming in yet, but they will soon. Maybe we'd make some money if the girls stopped fighting, you know? I just had to buy groceries too, which is gonna take, like, most of our money, unfortunately. But, like, we have to eat, so, like, what can you do? I feel like it's time to get a new cow. The money isn't coming in as quickly as I would like, so I think we're gonna have to go meet people. And I think we're gonna head out to the restaurant. I don't think I've ever been to a restaurant in Blue Water Village. I'm kind of curious about what it's about. Okay, here we are at the restaurant. It's really funky looking. But we're not really here to eat. We're here to meet people. Should we get our first, like, male cow? Like, hello, sir? Robbie, you look like you might have some money, and, I would love it if you were to potentially think about investing in my farm business. I'll get to know you first, and then we'll see where things go. He's like, okay, I'll think about it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask him to form a casual group with us just for fun. And we're just gonna go out for a nice little meal together. We're gonna order for us all, and we're gonna get some pork chops. I just ordered something that we actually can't afford. But we're gonna ignore that. It's literally fine, and we're just gonna talk to our potential cattle here. A way to the man's heart is talking about sumo wrestling. That's definitely gonna get him to invest in your business. I mean, he's into it. He's into it. Okay, we're gonna attempt to pay the bill even though we don't have enough money. A nice meal with good service isn't free since you seem to be lacking the necessary funds to pay for your evening. A bill of 46 million has been sent to your home. Awkward. You would think our buddy here would like chip in though. Like, I'm sure he has money, right? I mean, we did ask him. We were the ones that asked him to come out with us, but still. We'll say goodbye for now, and, he didn't like the hug. I always make things awkward. Like, even in The Sims, I don't understand social interactions. Okay, just talk to him, apologize a little bit, talk about fishes, and, we'll see him another day. We can't just get him to, like, invest in our business, like, right away, right? We gotta, like, butter him up a little bit. You need to take better care of your pets. Sake is starving. Sake, there's literally food right next to you. Like, what do you want me to do? I cannot eat for you. Look, Sake. Oh, oh. No! You don't deserve pets. I'm taking them to the neighborhood pet adoption center where they'll be taken home by somebody who will take care of them. I like how she's lecturing the cow instead of, like, lecturing the owners. Like, she doesn't think this is sketchy at all. She's like, how dare you do this to the cat? And she's like, I don't take care of the cats. It's Barry. Like a criminal in the backseat of the cop car, taking him away. I'm taking a screenshot. This is kind of iconic. But how dare you? How dare you take Barry from me? I had food for him. He was just being dumb and stubborn. We need money though, so I'll sell your belongings. Rest in peace though. And you're not dead. You're just being adopted by somebody who will feed you properly, I guess. But there was, like, literally food in the bowls, so, like, I don't know what the game wanted from me. And I don't know how the cops are, like, psychic and somehow know that my cat was starving. Okay, now I think it's time to call Robbie up and invite him over. He might be working. Some Sims are employed, just not us. Nope, he's coming over. Good. He's like, hi, welcome to the farm. Don't mind our eccentric uniforms. It's just how it is around here. It's a fun idea. He's like, that seems kind of questionable. And he's like, no, it seems interesting. It seems interesting. And Barry's not really impressed with his reaction, and he finds it hard to hide it. But, like, he's gonna just kind of push those feelings aside and try to get the sale. I want them to become best friends so we can, like, you know, get him to invest in the business. There we go. There we go. It's all going according to plan. Propose move-in. And hopefully he brings in some cash. We need it. Okay, 4,230. And let's see if he has anything in his pockets. He does. He's our first cow who actually has things on him. That's very helpful. There we go. That brings in a few more simoleons. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use it to, like, expand the barn area and give them more space because they're gonna need it. There we go. So the cows now have a nice cozy little bedroom, and I added more easels so there's, like, more money-making opportunities. So now, of course, we have 3 cattle, which is incredible. But I feel like we might be missing one more thing. One of the cows is gonna get special privileges, and there's gonna be a room to make love. Because it's basically time to consummate our cow marriage, you know? But this is special cattle. We don't do this to everyone. And I do have a silent pregnancy on in my game, so we're not gonna know if the cow's pregnant until she starts to show. But for now, they can just enjoy their little night together. And by night, I mean afternoon is 2:30. I honestly love our cows having lunch together. I love this for them. See, they're all getting along. It's wonderful. It's good when your livestock gets along. You don't want the drama on the farm. I had to reset my game because it's how The Sims 2 is sometimes, and like look how cute their little family portrait is. Like they've grown so much. Love this for them. This cow is like constantly complaining about pathing. I think he's kind of glitched. I mean, he better get his act together because, like, we don't need a defective cow, if you know what I'm saying. It might be because he's still technically in a group with, Barry, so maybe I should get them to, like, end their casual group because, like, this man is struggling. There, buddy, you can let go. You can let go and you can sleep in your pajamas and hopefully not have any issues. I think our cow is fixed, fortunately, which is a good sign. I didn't want to have to get rid of one of our cows. That'd be awful. There's still been, like, no signs of cow baby, but I don't see try for baby pop up. So maybe she is pregnant. I think she is, but we're woohooing one more time for good measure. All the cows are taking care of the fields at once, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. See, I think we got a confirmation of pregnancy. We just had a cow puking in the toilet. We got a decent strawberry harvest. I mean, they're bland, but, like, they're gonna give us some money. I'm not complaining. Oh, and our cow is officially showing. That is so fun. It won't be long until Barry fulfills his dream of being a father, and I'm so happy for him. That was, like, even more tomatoes than normal. Pretty good. There's still some more, but, like, he's in a really bad mood. Yeah, we're having some aspiration failure. It's fine. We could just talk to the bunny. It's fine. We haven't had time to really talk to the cows. I'm basically, like, fighting for my life this whole pregnancy. I'm not sure how much of it I'm gonna cut out, but, like, we are having a hard time. This bed's kind of ugly. It doesn't really suit the vibe, but I think it's gonna help us. It's already helping comfort, like, immensely. Oh, okay. We're having a baby. Dina Caliente is here for some reason. Get up and go. I guess she's here to witness the beautiful birth in the barn greenhouse. I'm not complaining.
Oh, stop.
Barry's like, it's my farm. We don't need to see the baby. But yeah, there's the baby. And it's a boy. We're gonna name him Barry Jr. because that seems like a name of somebody born on a farm to a cow. I don't know. Barry Jr. So we're gonna have to set up a nursery even though we don't have any money. That could be a problem. I mean, babies don't need a lot. I'm not, like, super concerned. But I think we can just throw the baby in this thing and he'll sleep in it. But yeah, here's our little baby. Barry finally got Barry Jr. and I love that for him. The days on the farm went by normally. It was a bit of a struggle taking care of a newborn, but we got through it and pretty quickly the baby turned into a toddler. Barry was a cute and innocent kid, but unfortunately he quickly learned about the realities of farming. It didn't take long for him to learn that some cows were naughty, and his dad knew he needed to show his son what happened to naughty cows. And thus the incinerator was created. The incinerator was a fancy new device that Barry created in order to incinerate and butcher the cows. All farm kids had to learn eventually that their beloved cows sometimes had to be slaughtered.